So getting food, buys a land, plants a vineyard, all kinds of really cool stuff this woman does in Proverbs chapter 31. Let's talk about that. Women are cool. Just want to say it. Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Monday. Woo! What a weekend. Went super fast, though. And I actually rested. It was amazing. Thank you, Dean, for coming over and forcing me to rest. Appreciate that. So, it's interesting that, again, we're looking at Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10 through the end of the chapter. And it's really cool because each one of these verses are the alphabet of the Hebrew language. And it could be a prophecy of the church and how she should be rising up and helping other people. Or it could be an actual physical woman who helped the household. And it's really cool to me because most of this is the traditional woman would be doing this. And the men would go to the synagogue and they would pray and they would discuss about God and be the spiritual man of the household and drive the community to what God wanted and point it to Him. And so that was really cool. And they would memorize scripture, they would memorize the Torah. And it was
so the men would sit there and talk while the women did all the work? Is that what you're saying? Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
But women had a lot more power than you thought. Because they really stabilized, they really had the foundation of the village or the town. And men kind of made the money, made the spiritual household, and not that they wouldn't help, but the woman kind of was the foundation. And so, in verse 15 and 16 of Proverbs 31, it says that she rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. Like she would literally get up before the sun came up and provided food. It's awesome. Katie and I take turns back and forth. Actually, Katie mostly this year than last. Last year I did it, and mostly she's been doing it, is fixing eggs every morning, except today. For some reason, both of us feel weird. But anyway, but it's awesome to know that that's a constant. That's a way to show love to me and to herself. And knowing that we get up early enough that we can relax and pray, do 5 minutes for Frankie and have food. So that means a lot to me. And then, not only that, in Proverbs 31:16, it says, she considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands, she plants a vineyard. Like, she's literally not only anticipating and buying food, but now she's anticipating the future to provide for her family. Now, we don't know if this vineyard was going to be used for the family or this vineyard was going to be to make money on the side to help the family. But no matter which way you went, she's providing food and she's providing drink and she's providing an income. And that was really cool. Like we always think of, medieval times or biblical times or Roman or Asian or all these cultures that women were like oppressed. But they really weren't. If you look through the Jewish laws, they were quite protected by God. And especially here, they kind of ruled the roost, but yet they submitted to their husbands spiritually, and it was a great system. And sometimes I feel like our system is not working. That two of us work, two of us get stressed out, both of us don't have time for anything. Both of us, the spiritual life and things like that. So it's harder today. And it would be cool just to go back and exemplify what a woman was at that time. And a man, like protecting and, treating them with respect and sacrificing for the family. Anyway, just my 2 cents.
Well, and if you take it to, it's the church is supposed to be
Correct.
Providing
food and
the
clothing.
needs of the community and whatever.
Which is awesome. Which is, I think the church should be doing that, not the government. My encouragement for you today is feed and provide for other people, even your family. I love you. Jesus love you too. You have a great Monday. Goodbye.
That was long.
Yeah, but sometimes.